question I'm sure everybody will want to know. There we go. We've got
Inquiring minds want to know.
we've got a leg round in the beginning, or a little bit more leg heavy, and then the second round is going to be more arm heavy. So expect that. Expect a little harder legs in the first round, and then going mainly for the arms in the second round. But let's get warmed up. We'll take a while on our warm up. So let's start off with twist.
And Allison, is he pixelated for you? Because he kind of, okay.
So
Was that a yes?
Your picture for me, Adam, is not very clear, but I can see what you're doing and stuff.
he is not a cartoon character.
Okay. It says I've got the full bars.
I'll let you know if it, oops.
Yep.
Kick
I
and
disappear
pugs
for a
over
while.
here. Kick and pugs.
Going for a lat reach. We're just gonna do 4 total. 4 total. 1. Just checking in with them. 2. 3. And 4. Okay, we're gonna get to the floor already and hang out in a down dog. Getting my yoga moves.
Adam, do you ever get the man flu?
Allison, what was that?
Do you ever get the man flu, Adam?
The man flu. What's that? Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Ask Brenna what it is.
I get I call it a man, like a man period.
No, a man flu is like
Where I
when
get-
your husband gets like a cold that you, but then as a woman, you're able to like still do stuff and like move around, but your husband like is at like death's door.
So they're like dying.
Yeah,
And then you're like, okay, still moving about. Yeah, I do pretty well. I guess I haven't been sick since, I don't know. Don't want to brag. It's been maybe 3 years or more since I've had a cold.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's this year it has been really good. I think Miles got sniffles and then it hit us harder.
Did Mark go to the doctor?
No, he took 2.
Bringing
COVID
our knees
tests,
to the floor.
but
Child's pose. We're
yeah.
just stretching our back out right now. Child's pose, wide knees. Yeah, actually, the reason why I brought up movement helps me feel a little better. The last time I was sick, I was Brenna and I were watching Pete's house while he was out of town, and we went for a run at the park with Murphy. And running around with Murphy just kept on clearing my nose up. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna keep running,
Yeah.
and it felt great. But definitely being a little more gentle than normal, I think, helped as well. Not like going for long distance runs, you know, but just kind of using exercise to make me feel better when it did anyway. Another down dog, another down dog. Any plans for the weekends?
We're gonna go see, well, it's Mark's birthday, so hopefully it feels better. We're gonna
Oh,
go,
nice.
we're actually gonna go out on a date for the first time in 2 years.
Woo!
We're gonna see the Batman, because that's what he picked. And go to that restaurant that's part of that Japanese outdoor store in 23rd. What's that called? It's called Tokibi, but what's that? Oh, Peak, Snow
I don't
Peak.
know.
You know that Japanese outdoor store?
Okay,
Snow Peak?
gonna walk it up and stand up.
Yeah. So
I don't.
they got a restaurant.
That sounds great though.
I know.
That's awesome.
Glute stretches, just gonna grab that knee, pull it up. How about you, Denise? Anything going on?
Well, I was supposed to ride today, but it is rainy and the winds are supposed to get up to like 20 plus miles an hour and I don't want to be
Yeah,
thrown
Gotcha.
off my bike. So
quad stretch.
right now, not too much. We may go to the garden store. So physically, I don't know. I'm not sure yet.
Yep.
What mountain are you climbing, Adam?
Yeah,
Nothing.
right.
Hanging out this weekend. We're gonna, Brenna and I are gonna calling it our gear repair day. So we're gonna get our sleeping bags and our down jackets and our hard shells and stuff and waterproof everything and patch all the little holes in our gear. So that's what we'll be doing this weekend, I think. And then maybe a light hike somewhere.
That's hilarious
Good.
and cute at the same time.
Yeah.
It's necessary at this point. All of our gear is starting to show its wear, you know. We're gonna
Yeah.
do an RDL, but your feet are gonna be pretty wide. So I want you to set your feet up like you're almost gonna squat. So they're kind of wide. I'm gonna show you my side view, but I've got my wide feet. I'm gonna do an RDL with these wide feet and then let my knees bend, sit it down into that squat. And then stand up and we're gonna do that again.
How did you and
with
Brenna meet?
wide feet. Tinder.
Oh, wow.
You know what that is?
Yeah,
The dating app. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
That's how everyone does it
It's
these
about
days.
the only time it's ever worked.
Ha ha ha.
That's the story and he's sticking to it. How long have you guys been going out?
We've been dating for 3 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The longest I've ever dated somebody.
Well, that's awesome. I mean, you guys,
But yeah, Brenna's great.
Where's she from originally?
She's from I guess LA originally.
Oh, okay.
Or yeah, LA originally. And now her parents live in Ventura. So that's kind of home when she leaves here now.
Gosh, how did you
Couple more
find
of
someone
those.
who like likes all your interests?
I know.
Exactly. Yeah. It was almost too good to be true.
And like who's like up for all that stuff? Gear
Yeah,
repair.
Right.
exactly. My adventure partner.
Is this a knees over toes
Okay, when you're done with that one.
Okay.
That one is not, but
Oh.
that one's just a good way to get the hamstrings and glutes getting ready. But thanks for the reminder. I actually do want to do just some toe raises before we actually get going. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's find that wall. Let's do some fib raises. You got 15. 15 big squeezes here.
Where do you
with those
squeeze on
toes.
these? Do you
Yeah, what are
squeeze
you
on the
squeezing?
quads or the
Yes. So I'm just, my squeeze is lifting my toes as hard as I can and kind of holding it there for a moment and then going back down. Lift my
Okay.
toes as hard as I can and then letting it go. And if you do that enough times, you'll start to feel those shin muscles speaking up. And then also walk your feet out, right? If I walk my feet out a bit further, it's tougher because my back has to do that little mini slide against my wall. And it doesn't want to slide super easy the farther you go. And then knees are basically locked out, not letting those knees bend. Lost my count. I'm going to do 2 more. Good there.
I got a compliment from my husband. He said I looked good the other day.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
Love it. Right on. I like when I'm like fresh out of the shower or something, come back in my room and you catch yourself in the mirror. You're like, hey, hey, look at that muscle right there, you know? Or the light hits you just right and you're like, oh, okay.
I know this was going
Something's
here.
Muscles, you know what I mean?
Allison, you missed the day that Adam took his shirt off and we saw his shoulders for the first time in a
Well,
year.
The first time Miles ever saw Adam, he was like, why don't I have bumps on my arms?
Ah,
One day he will.
that's funny.
Okay, so here's our leg round. I'll take this off preemptively. We're gonna do a squat, and it's gonna be a 3-2-1 squat. It's gonna be that 6-second rep, okay? So I'm gonna do my best to hold my weight in the goblet position for a while, and then if my arms get tired, I'll put it between my legs. But here's what that looks like. We've done these, well, in other ways, we've done the push-up and stuff like this, but here's what it looks like with a squat. 1, 2, 3, hold for 1, 2, up, right? So, and then again, if your arms get tired, weight goes between our legs, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, up, all right? So we're gonna try and get 8 to 10 of those with a squat. And then our second move, again, it's a little bit more leggy right now. This is one we've tried before, and you might wanna be next to a wall over here, which will help with balance, but they're gonna be challenging. It's gonna be an RDL. I'm gonna have my weight in this hand, and then instead of keeping this long leg pendulum back here, I'm gonna bend that knee and bring it in. So I'm gonna go whoop, and bring my weight up in a clean and then press it. And obviously there's a lot of balance happening here because I'm spending all this time on this foot. So here's what it looks like with my weight. So RDL, bring my knee in, stand up quick, I clean and press, all while trying to stay on that foot. So again, if I wanna get close to my wall over here, right? Do it again, I can rub my fingers on the wall. Clean and press. Just using that wall to keep a little bit better balance, okay? Or a pillar, or if you got a broomstick, anything like that will help us with balance. Otherwise, tapping your foot down, right? Let me do one more for you. So RDL, clean, and now I just tap this foot, right? Keep my balance, using that toe, tap on the floor. Clean, tap the floor, keep my balance. Okay, so a couple different ways to play with that. And then one for our back, it's just gonna be those alternating Supermans. Looks like this. One hand and foot stays on the floor. We're lifting the opposites. Okay,
Mhm.
so a little bit of everything going on today with the pressing, the RDLs, squats. Woo. All right, let's do it. Squats are first. I want you to stay right with me if you can. If you need a break, just skip a rep or two and then join back in, okay? So again, I'm gonna start off up here in the goblet at first. Let's do it. Set our feet up, squat position. 3, 2, 1, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 8. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 9. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 10. Woo. Glad I took that sweatshirt off, brought the sweat out. Okay. So don't be afraid to try those other versions using a wall, using that foot tap down while we do these RDL, clean and presses. RDL, clean and press. With this one, we're just gonna count how many we can get in one go here while I time us. And then we're gonna get the same amount on the other side, okay? So whatever you're gonna start with, count your reps, same amount on the other side. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's try it out. RDL, oops, rotate my watch. Clean, tap my foot, keep my balance, press. Number 4 for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So I only got 5, which is okay. It's a low rep kind of lift there. Other side. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Just getting the same rep count. Nice, Allison. Nice, Denise. Yeah,
This is my knee that's been trouble, so yeah.
yep, definitely being safe with that.
I think I had to rebuild.
Okay, putting our weight off to the side.
Whew, okay.
When you're done, let's get our Superman. Superman. Okay, so those opposites stay on the floor, the other opposites lift. 3, 2, 1, here we go. As always, I want your head to go up and down with the arm. Ten seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Okay, if you want to give yourself a short child's pose. Okay. And then let's take 30 seconds or so before we get back to those squats.
Did it stop?
We're just gonna do this first round twice. What's up?
Did it stop raining for you guys?
No.
It did. Yeah. We're it's supposed to be, I think there's a little bit of a chance today for rain, but the weekend is supposed to be sunny, which I'm stoked about. Get some of that sunshine. I don't know about you, Allison, but I was digging the warm weather, but with heavy rain.
Yeah, it hailed yesterday over here.
Oh, cool. Very spring-like.
Yeah, there were some rainbows.
Yeah. Yeah, some of that like sunny and then all of a sudden raining really hard.
Yeah.
I like spring weather. I like it when it's like that. Okay,
Yeah.
let's get these squats one more time. Again, we're gonna do this round twice and see about the next round, get through 2 of those as well, and then maybe come back for 1 more of either the arm round or the leg round. So let's do our squats. As long as you can, trying to hold it in the goblet. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 7, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 8, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 9, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 10. Woo. Give the legs a break. Okay, if you notice one leg being significantly harder than the other with the RDL clean and press, if you know which one that is, I want you to start on that more difficult side. For me, that's being on my left foot with my right arm doing the weighted stuff. All right, let's try it out again. In 3, 2, 1, we're off. Take your time, keep using those little ways that we can make them easier. Dabbing your foot on the floor or using a wall or pillar. Something that really helps me with these is driving that knee through. So instead of that pendulum leg, driving that knee straight through helps me stand up quicker as I fall over. Coming up on the end. Finish the one you're on. Good. If you counted those, we're just going to get the same reps on the other side. If not, we'll just time you again. All right, other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and here we go. So much better for me on this side. I got to work on that left foot. Ten seconds, or get that same rep count. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Little breath before we Superman. Gonna do a different one, but one that's still fairly easy. We're gonna do a pull-up Superman. That one looks like this. It's where all your fingers and toes touch the floor out front, and then I lift slowly, pull my arms back, squeeze those lat muscles. Toes go down and tap, fingers tap, everything comes up high. Squeezing my glutes here, right? I'm trying to get my knees as far as I can off the floor there. Squeeze my glutes to do that. Oops. Stand down here. All right. Superman in 3, 2, 1. Time is on. Moving slow. You don't have to stay with me. Just big squeeze back there. Lift your knees with your glutes and then reach back out front. We're not resting on the floor when you reach. Just tapping and going. Big squeeze. "15 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Let's get a child's pose or a cat cow again. Okay, taking a break. Again, we're gonna move on to the next round, get 2 rounds of it, and then come back and get 1 more arm or leg round maybe. So I should have told you this in the beginning maybe, but this is for me anyway, a 1 weight workout. I'm doing everything with this 1 kettlebell.
Oh, I don't know. if I can do
Always
that.
want you to have your options. Yeah, always want you to have your options, but I'm just saying that we're not going to use our like hip bands or resistance bands. It's all going to be with a weight today, or your collection of weights. So our next exercises are mostly for the upper body. There's a little bit of a leg component to one of them, but it's an easy part of it. The first one's just going to be some rows. Okay. Again, I'm going to time you for 30 seconds. I just want to see how many you can do. I'm going to be bracing my hand on my knee over here, trying to keep my shoulder still as I do that, right? Just don't want to be starting that lawnmower, right? How we rip that from the shoulder, kind of like a clean, just moving just the arm. 30 seconds, we'll count our reps. And then the other one, we'll just get the same amount of reps, okay? On the other side. After that, here's the slight leg component. We've got a burpee with a bicep curl. There's nothing else happening other than getting down to the floor, coming back up, and then doing a curl. Here's what that looks like for me. I'm going to take my kettlebell and lay it down on its face. I think it works a little better if you've got some dumbbells or 1 dumbbell that you can hold on the end. But again, it can be a hop or a step. I'm going to step through this one. Step back. That's it. Just get into the push-up position. Step back up. Bring my weight with me. Curl it. I'm going to do 2 curls and then getting back down. Out, in, stand up, curl. Trying not to use momentum from this squat, right? I'm gonna do 1 more and use momentum. Out, in, and then, right? I got that curl way too easy. So I want you to split up your standing up out of your squat and a curl. Make sure we don't use any momentum. After that, we got some abs, some dead bugs, and some hollow holds. And then you know those ones, so I'm not going to show you those right now. The last one though I'll show you, it's going to be an alternating skull crush and pullover. And that's on the floor here. Alternate skull crush, here's a skull crush, and then pullover, just a longer arm, right? Reaching back there. So just going between those 2. Skull crush, bend my elbows. Pullover, keep my elbows long, reach back. Try to keep my low back down the whole time. And that is everything for this round. So let's get ready to row. You're gonna row your weight. Count your reps. Going for time here. All right, here we go. I got a little stagger stance, hand on my knee in 3, 2, 1, go. You can take little breaks if you need them. I'm gonna take one right now. I already got 10 reps. You got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that rep count you just got, let's just flip it around, get the other side. No time now. I got 15, I'm gonna get 15 on this side. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Little break again, same time. Yeah. All right, when you're done with those, gonna think about getting, well, we're gonna burpee and curl. Burpee and curl, we can step through that burpee or hop through it. Allison, if you don't wanna do the burpee part, then just get some curls. Thinking about your knees. This one's just for time. We're gonna go for a minute here, okay? I know that sounds like a long time, but it's not going to be once you're going. Burpee, 2 curls. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Down to the floor, step back up, stand up, curl. I like to think of, if you're doing the step version of the burpee, it's just like those step through and elbow drops, right? Same idea. Stepping that foot up on the outside of my shoulders sets us up to stand up really nicely. So more than anything, I think this is great to practice getting up off the floor, basically. Make sure you got a nice, pretty looking squat. So nice flat back when I get here, right? There's my flat back, then I stand up. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, you are done. Setting the weight aside, we've got our abs. Before we get to those arms, we'll be on our back. Whew. Okay, so we're gonna do a hollow hold variation and then a dead bug extension. So here's your first hollow hold. Remember, it can always be a dead bug instead, or any amount extended. We're gonna rock side to side to the port and starboard side of our boat. Okay, we got 30 seconds there. And then one more, I'm gonna show you the dead bug. Here's my dead bug with the extensions. And maybe I hold my head. Here's the hold your head version. Switch, switch. Okay, but first up is our hollow hold rock. In 5, 4, 3, I'm gonna grab my knees, 2, 1, here we go, extend and rock the boat. Little rocks, they are small. The boat tips over, we're going too far. Whew. Little breaks for me. 5, 3, 2, 1. Break down here. Woo. Okay, and then dead bug extensions. I've been liking the hold my head version. It just takes a little more brain power to make it all work together while holding your head. But let's start off, if you're gonna do that, start off holding your head. So let's get our position up there. Legs up, one arm is up. That arm that's up is gonna be the one that moves. 3, 2, 1. Extend those, bring it back, switch the arms, then go. Switch arms. Three, two, one, relax. Okay, we don't have to go far. We just need to grab our weight. Wherever that weight is, we're gonna skull crush and pull over. All right. Let's still try and keep that low back on the floor. So let's pay attention to that. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. At your own pace there, skull crush, pull over. Especially with that pull over, trying to keep that low back down. Got 15 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Okay. Let's take a break. We'll be back to our rows. I'm leaving sweat prints on the ground. I like it. How's this all feeling for you, Allison?
I'm okay. Yeah, I got a second wind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Sometimes anyway, sometimes it feels
Yeah.
better to move than to relax. But yeah, if you have like a flu or something where you're just achy, you know?
yeah.
Whew. Everything feeling okay for you, Denise?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Same thing. So we're gonna time the first one. Maybe if you wanna switch arms and get the other arm first, let's time it, count your reps. And then second time, it's gonna get the same amount of reps. All right. My position. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Don't be afraid to open that stance up. If I face you, here's my stance. Look how wide my leg is back here. Nice wide leg. Yep. Done. Sorry, I missed you by 2 seconds. So that amount of reps on this other arm. When you're ready, let's do it. Other side. Nice work. Make them equal. Good work. Next up is our burpee and curl. Burpee and curl. One more note about the the hopping versus stepping in. If you want to combine them, like maybe a hop out feels okay, but hopping back in doesn't. Maybe we hop out and walk back in, or walk out and hop back in, or any combination, a couple of hopping, a couple of walking. I think the hopping gives us a little more ab work because we got to stabilize right when our feet go back there. Yeah, 2 curls. Let's do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Burpee first. Don't use your legs to help your curl. Get 2, coming back down. Flat back when you stand up. Take a look at you. Nice. Yes. Love it. Yeah. Always stepping outside our hands. So if I do mine towards you, outside, outside, nice wide squat. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2. Finish that one you're on. Get the curls. Little break. We're gonna rock the boat again in our hollow hold. Let's rock the boat forward and back if you can. What is that? Is the aft? Aft is the back. What's the front? The bow. Bow and aft, I think.
Boats are one thing I don't know anything about. Everything else I do.
Yep. I think that's right. Somebody will maybe correct me.
But it's always a crossword clue, so I always get it wrong.
I've always remembered the port and starboard. That one's fairly easy. Left has the same number as port, is how somebody explained it once to me, and then it just stuck. Okay, rocking the boat forward and back if you can. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Extend, and then just like a a sling set, using those legs to build momentum. Ooh, I'm feeling shaky. Should have a slightly rounded spine, so when you lay back, you feel your low back hit first. 3, 2, 1. Little break there. Woo. And then we're gonna do the same dead bug we did the first round. All right, here we go. Get that position. Hold our head. 3, 2, 1. Reach. How's that low back doing? Keep it on the floor. 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Let's roll over real quick and give these a little stretch before we do our arms. Filling my belly with some air, kind of like in yoga class when we put the air into our belly instead of our rib cage, pushing my abs out with my breath. Okay, it's gonna roll it right back over, skull crush and dead bug, or skull crush and pull over. Okay, 5, 4, 3, grab that weight, bring it up. 2, 1, go. Twenty seconds. Three, 2, just finish what you're on. Bringing it down. Relax. All right. We can stay on the floor down here. Start to get a little bit of a cool down. We're gonna do a little bit of different stuff real quick. I'm gonna take one of my legs and cross it over that other one. Maybe we've done this before. Crossing that leg, and I'm gonna breach my other shoulder, bring that elbow to my knee, and just give myself a light twist here. And let's switch those, being gentle, coming back, switching the legs. Looking behind us. Let's do that one more time on each side. It's like a beach pose. One more switch. Good. Happy baby. Happy babies. Line it back down. Let's grab our feet wherever you want to grab them, really. Trying to bring those knees close to the floor by your armpits. I'm going to rock around lightly on those erector spinae. Those are the ones for the Superman. Feels good to roll on those. Okay, from here, I'm going to take a knee and just cross it, cross the ankle on top of that knee. This is call it a figure 4 stretch. I'm going to reach through the gap in my legs, grab your hamstring or your knee, and we're pulling that down towards us. Should feel that stretch in your glute muscle. Not going to hold these for super long. I'm just going to switch these in the air, grab the other one. And let's switch. Sometimes I can just hold on to my knees and switch between them and only have my hands on my knees with these switches. Give it one more switch just on that second one. Okay, we're gonna roll it onto our stomach. We're gonna go to another down dog. I want you to walk your feet once you get here. So giving it just those calf stretches to the right calf, to the left. That's what I mean by a walk. Walk the feet. Last couple of those. And then I'm gonna walk my feet to my hands, but I'm gonna stay down here in a nice deep hamstring stretch. You can also do an RDL and just hold the bottom of that RDL. That would look like this. Got my hands on my thighs. I still get a really good stretch here if you want to have your head a little higher. Okay, coming up nice and slow. One final twist. Final light twists. Nice work this morning.
You feeling my legs?
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah, good. Feeling mine too. Yeah, nice work, Allison. You did it. You feel any
Hopefully
different?
I can work out in my
beginning?
pajamas. It's like the
Always.
best feeling.
Always, always.
And not having to like get ready. It's so great.
Yep. Well,
Just
good work.
makes it so much more easier to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
yeah, nice work.
I did it. I even used weights.
Woo-hoo.
Okay.
Sick weights. Sick weights.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. Well,
Thank
have
you
fun
so
on your
much.
date and
Well,
have
see you
fun
Monday.
repairing your equipment.
Yeah,
And
totally.
we're gonna do the couple thing and go to the garden store because I have stuff on sale. So woo!
Go. Yeah, get ready for spring.
Hashtag
Yeah, the birds are
domesticating.
out. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right. Have a good weekend, y'all.
Bye, Adam.
See ya. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye. Goodbye, my friends. One day.